for these legal documentary notes, I might as well compare it to Momento because it's identical to the way it's depicted by the guy in Momento, Guy Pearce, where these notes that I have, I need them even for the folders that I make on my email. When I get emails, if I'm sending something to a folder, if I make a new folder, even on email stuff, I won't remember. I've got to make a note for the next day, and it takes several days of something being the same and repetition for it to even begin to come to long-term memory. Nothing works visually, so I can't make new long-term visual memories no matter what. I can't make new long-term singular auditory memory, meaning if someone tells me their name, I won't remember. When I hear their voice again, I'll remember better. It will come back, but visual won't. For whatever reason, there's no new visual memories. I can't make them. So I have to constantly take notes. I mean, there's paperwork everywhere in my living space because this is how I'm able to document my own life and the complexity of the attack that I've been under since the injury. Also strangely depicted in that movie Momento. His was a little bit different, with something to do with police fraud, I think, and the murder of his wife. And in this particular case of my injury, it has been, well, I don't know, a brutal assault and almost like an attempted murder by my blood family to steal everything, like $1 million theft assault type of thing, and they were trying to kill me to get away with it. Is a nice dramatic movie and a good theme for it. But the truth of the injury happening and covered by WMUR, that some random magical rock on Route 202 went through the windshield, and the driver, Patrick, was the employee in my business, was never interviewed by the newscast, which is kind of strange. And then here we are 9 years later, where come to find out my blood parents the whole time have been coordinating with a vendor, meaning a contractor from the agency MDS that was specializing in traumatic brain injury survivors. They were mingling with him the whole time about attempting to prevent the recovery, lie to the state, maximize the money that they were getting, but just prevent the recovery to get away with it, including would cash in on a 3-bedroom home and insurance settlements. And instead, they just stole everything, including identity, and to this day now with the miraculous recovery, I'm blown away, and I gotta still take notes like this just to remember the phone conversations that I had earlier today. I'm clueless. When I look, they come back, and then it gives me an idea of where to look for the next set of notes. So the routine of every single day of my life since 2019, waking up and recognizing that I've got this disability, it has been still an ongoing process of dissecting what other individuals did to me after injury date until realizing that was my impairment, that they were keeping concealed from court proceedings and misfiling at DHHS. So it makes a hell of a fucking movie plot indeed.